Hello, I am Anadiffin, and this is Endless Space Disharmony. When we last left off, we just had war declared on us by a second party, the Pilgrims, who've already been at war with the Sowers, who only now have begun invading the systems in earnest. Before they were sending all their invasion forces from this planet here to the Andromeda system, where I have a fleet awaiting them. And that's quite happy, picking off the fleets one by one, or currently 2 by 2. Unfortunately, because they're now attacking the Yabella system and the Fidja system, I need to produce a second fleet. Annoyingly, I only have the one pilot. I'm thinking of possibly going for this guy, but I don't think that a pure commander is that useful. I'm thinking I might just get rid of him entirely. Still think I might get the admin hero, admin corporate, for boosting one of my systems, but for now, I'm just going to leave it. Maybe even work without a second hero fleet. Still, might be a good idea to do that. So I can attack this system, so I will do so. I'm getting cruisers next turn, and they will be perfect for taking on these other fleets. My income now is absolutely ginormous. Admittedly, my people are on strike, but if I get them away from strike to ecstatic, it really only has a minuscule effect on my science. 20%ish. So attack these guys first. They're mainly armed with melee kinetics, a few long-range beam. So I thought I misread it. So its defenders have got that. So camouflage, engineering, and then magnetic field, I think. Left the default formation, due to the fact that default keeps the most hit points. And since I only have the Swift Shores here as my secondary ships, rather than the Astutes, and the Astute being my heavy defended ship. Excellent. Harvest. That will now give me 70 dust per kill. Exploits are doing okay. They're taking a bit of a beating. They're level 4 though. So, I think next turn, I forgot designing a cruiser to take out the Fidja system. Awesome. Yabella has been conquered, or not conquered, is now defended from being conquered due to it having a higher system defense. Good. The Fidja system has now broken free. Do I even need to? Whoa, Pilgrims are also coming in to help out. Siege, 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 siege. Auto-resolve this. All my ships heal up by themselves and eliminate the opponents. Good. We need to clear these guys out. If I did went to the cruiser. I'm not sure if there's much I do for it. It's quite considerably tougher than the ship below it. I'll leave it for now. It'll be useful just to get a few more bits of tech first of all. How's my happiness doing? Yep, so might as well keep everyone unhappy, but as long as I'm content and overall approval, seems to be doing quite well. And stop that invasion fleet. really need to increase the capacity on my ship, so that is a good one. That's metallurgy. And you will attack sowers. We're bringing 2 ships to the fight. We're going to just auto-resolve that. Don't need anything fancy to destroy 2 ships. Secondary fleet might be useful. I'm doing okay. Really trying to build up my monetary reserves. Must be 40 turns till dreadnoughts. That's a little long. So in fact I am going to go for a cruiser. But not sure... Actually, oh no, the cruiser can only have 2. I wanted to build a carrier. But I haven't got a bomber, so right, I'll get this fighters, I want to build some carriers. Even bombers for that matter. Should just work on tier 2 of all the weaponry I already have. That would be a big boon. Something like that, maybe. Attack the sowers, they have no attack again. Eliminate them with ease. I'm probably putting dust barrier on. All the defense though, on my fleets. Good high energy stuff. To really clear out this fleet. So I'm going to build a suicide fleet. Call it Trident. And they're going to be long-range missiles. Yeah, that'll do. We've got 13 of them, and a mere 66 cost. When the ones strike, they don't build stuff very fast. What I'll do, bring them all back out into content. So they're actually going to produce things at a half decent rate now. They won't be able to do though. Lord Trident's at a huge rate. Gonna hire this hero. Put him on the home system. So this hero is going to really be sitting on the main production powerhouse, which at the moment is Andromeda, but Andromeda can't do anything. Should really be Micah, but Virgo will be better once I've colonised these 2 huge planets. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what the Trident vessel is a ship purely dedicated for mutually assured destruction. I'll send it in against the fleet, and being fully armed with missiles, it should be able to eliminate the enemy fleet in one barrage. That's the theory. Whether or not it works like that is going to be another matter. Pilgrims. Oh, one Truth Seeker. Excellent. The hero on the home world has leveled up, which is exactly what I wanted. So I could go to labour for that, but I think I might go for wit. Go for science and a bit of dust production. from the corporate. Yep. They've all been produced, so that is the full fleet. My fleet's going to go up to 10. Still produce them another fleet. And these couple of fleets will go around and clear out these other systems of enemies. So I don't want to lose any of my systems. Good content there. I have a lot of different 1 cap ships. 32 until Yabella is taken over. Because now, the Trident will engage. No hero. They have very little defences in flak. In fact, this is going to be quite an interesting little thing, so I'll actually manually view this one. The enemy can't flee from me either. So all these are armed with long-range missiles. Missiles only fire once per round, so they'll only fire 3 times throughout this entire thing. So, not fighting retreat. Cancel! Adaptive strategy for increased damage. Didn't use that. I already made a mistake there. These missiles should be able to destroy ships in 1 barrage. They've already destroyed 1 of my ships. I'm expecting to lose most of them. Lost 2 ships. However, they lost their entire fleet there. There's a total victory. Lost 3 ships to their 10. They're a very effective class of ship. Unfortunately, they are not sustainable combat. 1 ship is just auto-resolve that. Have they got anything worth fighting? No, still only 2 ships. Let's just leave it on auto. Goodness me. Well, they've got a little bit of stuff here. What they got? Mainly kinetic and long-range beams again. One there. And that. Let's try that. A couple of evades. Lost 2 exploits, but eliminated their entire fleet. It's good. Increased defense. Still can't build Hyperion ships. So Andromeda is going to throw out a couple of swift shores. How many did I lose? 3, wasn't it? Yeah. So 3 Tridents. And move back to the Yabella system. Just auto-resolve that. They won't be able to do anything to me, and they can't flee. Usually, wolf packs like this with massive missiles are very weak because the enemy will just flee in the first round, and they will actually flee before the missiles connect. With the Sheredyn, that can't happen. So Sheredyn prevent people from fleeing. I think that will do. Lost 1 ship. Everyone got heavily damaged though. Again, I'll build another Swift Shore. Put that at the top of the list again. A bit of offense there. Move my fleet in. My commander has got sorry, my homeworld guy's got another thing, so I'll get a veteran, get up to cyber skilled as quickly as possible. So, focus plasma has been researched. Reinforce the Andromeda fleet again. So, the Tridents have arrived. I think short circuit on all of these. So it's avoidance and extra accuracy. So I eliminate half their fleet there, and they don't even destroy one Trident. That is absolutely brilliant. Of course, I was mainly fighting bombers. Not bombers, what else was I fighting? How did it do damage to me? Beam, apparently. Ah, there's a couple of beam ships. It's quite confusing. So do the same thing again. Again, works very well in my favour. They damage but do not destroy any of my ships. Merge that fleet together there. Whoops. And how we're doing in score. I'm actually going down. Vids, I'm doing okay in. I'll do, I think. Taxes tinsy bit. Isotope fabrication. That's good, so that means I can go to my astutes, modify them up to the next tier of shielding. I should put another flak defense on there as well. The exploits can also be modified. Up that there. Upgrade the beams as well. And I think, can the Swift Shores be upgraded? No. Swift Shores can't be upgraded because I want to stay away from anything which uses any sort of material at all. Because they're designed to be built at places like the Andromeda system. So I should have no difficulty here. Heal up a bit, which I do. Here it goes up. What would it go for? We'll just pile a bit on more on the offence. Dust barrier would be quite nice. Let's take fabrication, that will increase my kinetics next turn. Good, that's been upgraded. Clear up the pilgrims. It's going to be a bit waste, but no matter. And it is destroyed in the first round. Good. Isotope fabrication is good. Andromeda is being attacked again. You move up to the Fudger system. Can I modify you? No, do I not have any Hyperion? Ah, it's there. Hexfarium, sorry. Need to colonize Baron. So work on that, and then... Where is Baron? Baron is over here. Past Applied Casimir, which I still haven't got, because it's also got expansion disapproval. That would be quite handy. I'll blockade that system. I don't want these guys escaping from me. You, on the other hand... This could be quite a nasty combat. So I think I will go short circuit, engineering there, pneumatic field. The only reason I'm going for this barrier tech is that I don't want to reduce my... I want to have something, but not to improve my attack, but without reducing my defences. That's the only thing I have at the moment. And I think that should be okay. Lost a few ships, lost an exploit and a swift shore. I need to build 2 more swift shores to replace that. How am I now doing on military? I'm 7th on science. It's not that good. Have I got any exploits left in this thing? I've got 1, I think. Goodness. Okay, so time to attack the pilgrims. They have no defences, so just auto. Brilliant. All reliance were destroyed. So is here. Have minimal defences, so I'm just going to try and up my engineering possibilities as possible to get some repairs done. Oh wait, these guys don't have repair, it's only what the exploit does. Yeah. No matter. Didn't make that big of a difference. Good. Lava has now been colonised. Applied Casimir effect to get to Baron. Non-baryonic particles for a lot of extra science will be very handy. And probably this one here. Could also get a ceasefire. The main thing is choosing this, reducing upkeep on all my systems. End the turn there. So Pilgrim sent in another fleet in a little bit. And there, good. Clear out this pilgrim. Sabotage to keep my ships alive and make sure they die. Works a charm. Applied Casimir, brilliant. Yay, I can now travel through wormholes. Turn 60. Good grief. That is quite slow. They have an enemy hero there. So I think, though, that's a good place to leave off. Let's just have a quick look at the stuff there. Yeah, so, till next time.